bands, big body unit. I'm the sickest thing out. Bill Russell got the rings out. And fatigues, I'm a soldier. Speed now, no limits. House party got some hoes. What? Y'all don't get it. I can never fucking score because I'm goaltending. Cherry picking, got me little in it. Black kid, you a bitch. I know these niggas want the beef and I was serving like filet mignon. But I said fuck the purpose, they ain't touch it. This is perform. I feel I saw my patience and now I'm fighting faces. My niggas moving no faces. I stumble with tight and loose. Ain't praying on my downfall. I suggest you get the praying. If my niggas get the shooting, then your niggas get the lying. I'm like that on 12 and beyond. I'm a fly bitch like a pop car. Stay running shit like a pop time. I spit it like 3 times. Shit, it just ain't working. I reviewed all like your verses. I'm trying to figure out your purpose. My exes, they still be lurking. I wrote this shit while I'm twerking. No stolen, but I stay swerving. Got it like where I'm curving. Tell them niggas I run it. I do it, goddamn it, I does it. Came up to everybody, my cousin. It's too late to hate me now, I'm buzzing, I run this. Run this bitch like nobody business. No bands, big body in it, I'm the sickest thing out. Say my name, bring the team out. Niggas feelings now, bling, bling, down. So every time, the sun, bitch, strobe lights. On sight, y'all niggas don't know, right? I got the time, bitch, I got the vision. It's LLC, I'm written, I'm the business. Circulate my art just to tell you how I feel. I can feel it in my bones. Oh shit, we came before you. Watch how you chill, they get the fucking with your head. When you go against the grain, they get the fucking with your bread. It's a lot on my plate, man. That nigga so nutritious and the fruits of my neighbor probably coming to fruition. You can. What's up, Mike G?
Yo, what's going on, my man? How you feeling, man?
Shit, I'm over here vibing, man. Chilling. How you feeling,
Sir.
brother?
Yes, sir. Always good to be back on here with you, my man. I know it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Back.
Yeah.
Back. Life be lifing, but look, episode 2, we here, man.
There you go. There you go. Hey, no need to explain. You already know. Hey, Carl, bro, I'm gonna be for real, bro.
Yes, sir.
I got a question. Do you got a preference for the name? 'Cause I honestly came up with it off the fly. Like it was like off the bus. What you think about that?
I don't even know what the name is.
Bet. So bet. All right. So I was like, let me see if he rock with. Since you know what I'm saying, we used to do all our talk on wrestling for real when we was on the bus.
Yeah.
We off the bus now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like I was like, I don't know. But I mean, like, we can run that by later, bro. But
All right. Yeah.
damn, bro. Hey, yeah, this is episode 2 though, for real, man.
Yes,
A lot
sir.
has happened since the last time we talked, bro. A
Yeah, man.
lot.
A lot. It's things moving so quick. It's like I think the last time we talked, episode 1, it was kind of like we knew it was Mania season. We
Yeah.
knew things was kind of starting to roll out, but it was a little bit slower. I feel like the IWC, at least, we were kind of trying to figure out. All right,
Hella
Trip.
impatient.
Yeah, we were like, Trips, when are you going to start pulling out these matches? Because look, I don't even think Elimination Chamber had happened since
It didn't. It was
Rumble.
slow. Yeah,
Rumble,
I think Rumble had just happened, bro.
right?
If not, we were about to go to Rumble.
It might have been
'Cause
for Rumble. Yeah,
yeah, it was before Rumble. Matter of fact,
yeah,
it was hella slow going up to the road to WrestleMania, G.
yeah.
And once Cena came back, sparked that fire,
Crazy,
man.
crazy.
I did not expect this.
No, man, at all. Triple H really went, oh, we're gonna go full throttle. We're going 100
Yeah,
hour. It's like everything's unfolding. It's like crazy just how quickly things have turned. We knew things was going to change after Rumble. And
yeah,
a lot of people consider kind of Elimination Chamber that filler pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? That in
yeah,
between Rumble and Mania. We weren't expecting a chamber to really be much of anything, but it ended up being everything.
yeah,
It ended up really defining and just defining a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's
yes,
easy, but let's get into it. I mean, where do we even start?
bro. You definitely I can say like this. I was thinking back. No Way Out just went away, and then they replaced it with Elimination Chamber. You
Right.
remember that? It used to be the pay per view No Way Out,
Yeah.
and then like the new age kids, they got used to Elimination Chamber because it was so big on its own, like the Hell in a Cell.
Hmm.
People didn't remember like it was just a match. Now it's its own PLE.
It's his
You know
own
what I
thing.
mean? So
Yeah.
like these PLEs got their own soul and its own self. So like
Yeah.
you saying that like how it's being its own filler to the road to WrestleMania is just wild because that was bigger. I'm gonna be for real with you, Carl. I feel like that was a bigger PLE than the Royal Rumble was, and
Oh,
the Royal Rumble is the oldest PLE. You know what I mean?
say it, but I'm glad you did because I was thinking it, but I was like, I'm not gonna say it.
Bruh,
I'm,
I
yeah,
saw what you saw. I saw what you saw, and I feel
yeah,
like everybody saw what we saw. Them matches were okay at the Royal Rumble, but everybody was just rating on the Royal Rumble. The Elimination Chamber had stack on, like Sheamus said, banger after
ab-
banger
ab-
after banger. Yeah.
real talk. I mean, it's just crazy, I mean, Rumble. We knew John Cena was going to enter the Rumble,
Hmm.
didn't win. John Cena literally cut a promo when he came back. Look, I'm trying to earn everything. I'm not trying to come back and
But
be.
I feel like
Out.
that's when it started.
Yeah,
That's when it
that
started.
started because he
You could
was like,
kind of hear it.
I don't want to earn nothing. I don't want to. Excuse me. I don't want to be handed nothing. I want
Yeah.
put me in the rumble, put me in the chamber.
Yeah.
You know, I'll do whatever it takes to
Yeah.
get that. There's a lot of guys back there that deserve it better than I. And so we were like, okay, Cena, we see
Okay.
you, guy, we see you coming in here. You know what I'm saying? Understanding your age, understand
Yeah.
your
Call
contribution
the
to the
shots.
business. You know what I'm saying? We know that you quite frankly, you deserve to be handed some things, but
Exactly.
also just the kind of humble guy that he was at that time, and then to see just this complete pivot, like, oh, the hell with
Ass
that. I'm
off.
gonna sell my soul. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get there. It's just
Thought it was
crazy.
gonna be Cody. People thought it was gonna be Cody this whole
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
and it
most,
was like that's what it
yeah.
was. It was
It's so,
like he was the scapegoat. Like
yeah,
he was like the okay, y'all think it's gonna be Cody this whole time. All right, we got something for you.
yeah,
You've been rooting for this guy for the last 20 some years, and now your
yeah,
kids rooting for him. You got my son crying. Like I'm talking about balling, bro. Marley was
yeah,
crying because of John Cena turned on. I'm like, see, this is what I like about wrestling. You know what I'm saying? This is
yeah,
generational right here. You know what I mean? But like,
it,
I like that. That
yeah,
that that's showing you it's the feels, bro. Like we was saying, I said it on the flick. I said it on our first episode, and it was crazy. Triple H said it after at the press conference. This is the greatest form of entertainment. I was
absolutely,
like, damn, bro, yeah,
by
Triple H,
far,
you ain't lying. You
by
ain't
far,
lying. But
by
let's
far.
go into the intro, y'all. Walk on back. This is episode 2 off the bus. I guess that's the unofficial topic,
Yes,
title
sir.
for this. You know what I'm saying? Title. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
sir.
My boy, Siobhan Carly. I'm Sterling Silver. You know what I'm saying? We from the 843, but we worldwide for real.
Yes,
Because this
sir.
wrestling life is, you know what I'm saying, it runs through our veins, and that's what we do. We just talk some good old fashioned wrestling, our
Yeah, man.
opinions, our thoughts. You know what I'm saying, and our predictions. You
That's
know what I
it.
mean? Uh,
Yeah, man.
bruh. Bro, I'm gonna be for real, bro. Like we was just saying, for real. I think that's now we started because that's just like us just talking. But like, bruh, we got so much to talk about. We found out who attacked Jade finally.
Yes.
It was crazy. We find
Yeah,
that out, and
yeah.
I'm talking about damn, really, Naomi?
The drama.
Really?
The drama. I mean, the way that just the way. First of all, when is the last time we've had a storyline of this caliber with just black women?
I
Let's
don't
just.
think ever.
I don't think I've ever seen it. I've never seen
I
it
don't
just
think ever.
Jazz and Jacqueline, or
Nah.
it's always been something else. But to see black women really take control of this thing, really, take this thing by the reins is beautiful, man. We have, um, three talented women, all have experiences in different promotions,
Yeah.
make it happen in the WWE. We
Yeah.
with
Shout out
experience
to Mark
in TNA.
Henry.
Yeah, shout
I'm
out to Mark Henry with shout out to Mark Henry with that. You got Naomi with experience in TNA, Bianca WWE homegrown, and
Yep.
then you got Jade AEW, and it
Yep.
just really shows you that WWE knows how to do it, man.
Yeah.
No shade to these other companies, but I don't know if any other promotion could really bring the kind of storyline that we have right now between these three women, where
Yeah.
you have Naomi who felt like, look, I was looking out for you, Bianca. I saw how you were. You were being held back. Saying and
Yeah.
this with Jade, which is so funny because someone could argue Bianca was held back
Hell
just
back
as much.
too. Yep.
Look, Bianca wasn't pushed any more, what I'm saying, under being with Naomi. But the
Yeah.
difference is Naomi felt as though she had a better name value.
She
She had
did.
more credibility than Jade did.
Yep.
And then Jade's coming in like, look, I ain't even been in this business for a year yet.
Yeah.
And I'm still trying to figure some things out. We could have handled this differently. You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
as if you could have did it better, we could have did. And it's just like Jade's on this war path. She's like, look, I'm just here. Anytime Naomi's out there, I'm coming out
Coming
there.
to get hers. Cause I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I agree with you on that sense. I feel the sense of, well, damn, this is how I thought Naomi felt. I thought Naomi felt slighted the fact that Jade got all this love, all this push, all
Yeah.
this wreck this fast.
Yes.
Compared to Naomi being one of the dancing chicks
Get
next
out,
to
man.
dude since back in the day,
Yeah.
working hard. We saw her on Total Divas, like
Yeah.
literally, like we saw her for over 10 years.
Yeah.
Man Oos and all that. Like she literally been in the WWE in the game trying to get this same type of recognition, this same love, this same passion that
Mhm.
Jade got in a matter of 6 months.
Mhm.
Jade ended up getting hurt, and it's like, boom. All right, we gotta write something off on this. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they ended up doing the thing with why she got attacked.
Yeah.
And that's why I think Naomi was also trying to take a, well, look at now. Let me show y'all what I really can do. Because Naomi is very talented, bro. She's extremely
Ab-
athletic, one of
And
the best workers, hands down. We can't deny it. And
no.
it's just like, I honestly, like, I know we don't like to say Vince McMahon, but I'ma still call for this. Without Vince McMahon, we wouldn't have the WWE wears at anywhere. So I'ma still say
Hey.
like this. He always used to say, we gotta have athletic tens. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have, you know what I'm saying? She is eye candy and she's hella athletic. She checks off the marks of
Yeah.
a pure original diva athletic women's wrestler. So it's
Mm.
like you cannot not try to give her that shine. I think she was like, yo, y'all, I'm over here. I'm over here. This
Mhm.
girl just got over here. Just because she got a six-pack abs don't mean she the best worker. And I'm
Mhm.
gonna be for real. I'm not a Jade hater, but Jade be very stiff in that ring compared to Naomi. Naomi be flowing.
Hey.
Jade gotta, you know what I'm saying? She still gotta work out a lot of kinks. And that's why even Triple H said when they first got her, there was like, yeah, we gotta, you know what I'm saying, put her through the ropes. That's
Mm.
why she wasn't getting exposed like that. They wasn't trying to expose her, you know what I'm saying, her roboticness in a
Yeah.
sense. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
didn't just throw her out there as soon as they signed her. You remember, like she had to prove herself. Like, and then when she did, she ended up getting hurt. But
Yeah.
I'm just being, I just think also, Crawl, bro, like if anything would have came down to it with Jay when she got there, they should have put Jay. They should have took advantage of the time. They should have put Jay versus Bianca. They
Okay.
should not have teamed them up. I don't
Right.
think that should have been the case because it's like, why would y'all team up these great dynamic dudes? We already know Bianca can do. That did hail her back. Come on,
Yeah.
it's the same thing they do in the Ford. Her husband.
Right.
That's why
It,
they doing what they doing.
it's a perfect blend of storyline and reality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Naomi's looking at this like, look, Jade's coming in, tag team champions with Bianca, already has a better tag team run than she did with Sasha Banks.
Mm,
It was the fact that Naomi wanted to be legitimate tag team champions with Sasha Banks.
mm-hmm.
But the storyline was going to be at some point that Naomi and Sasha was going
Gonna
to feud.
clash. Yep.
And
Yep.
then to split the title. So all Naomi is doing now is she's doing what was done to her. It's
Mm.
like trauma. It's like the
Hey,
trauma
facts.
of having a tag team be split up like that, or and then of course she left before it could happen. But she's like,
Mm-hmm.
no, no, y'all not gonna have this when I had to go through that. You know, and
Dang,
I'm
bro.
a
The long-term storytelling.
that trauma of having to be in a tag team with another black woman and wanting to be successful, and then having a conflict happen, with creative where you leave and now you
Yep.
come back to the WWE, and instead
Yep.
of instead of you finishing where you left off, you see these two women, like you said, Bianca and Jade, successful tag team,
Yep.
on well, matching gears and
Yep.
inspire black women. And Naomi's like, but this is I didn't have this. Me and Sasha
Exactly.
wasn't like this. And so
Yep.
it's like you said, it's just that perfect blend of storyline and reality where there's definitely some part of Naomi where she's like, well, I didn't have this. And I,
Yep.
like you said, way long. I was a funkadactyl. I was
Yeah.
oh, total divas,
Total diva, bro.
tag
Yeah,
tag
bro.
championships, which of course meant nothing at the time.
Not a damn thing.
It's a crazy storyline. I love
Damn, bro.
all.
But that's
Yeah,
what makes it the best pure form of entertainment. You
yeah,
know what I mean? When you could blend the reality in with the story and have us sit back and just, you know what I'm saying, god damn, like enjoy it, bro. Like
yeah,
I was sitting there the whole way through because I actually kind of wanted to talk back about my, what I'm saying, the Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber too, bro.
yeah,
It was, and even going to Monday Night Raw a couple weeks ago, bro. Like
yeah, bro.
that, that shit, bro. going there, it's so cool because you really like I say it all the time, you really like meet family members that you never met, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
sit next to people
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But bro, the vibe you get up in there, like I ended up walking right past Rhea Ripley, you know what I'm saying? Like
Oh
cause
wow.
she was at the, you know what I'm saying, her interview, she left the tunnel and stuff like that. Bro, she
Yeah.
thick as hell, bro. I swear I was looking at it like, man, I looked at my arms like, man, I gotta get my ass in the goddamn gym. You know what I'm saying, Carl? Bro, I gotta get in the gym. That's a damn shame, bro. Like for real, bro.
Real
Like
talk. No, real talk.
dang, bro. Like nah, it's just immortalizing. Like seeing them be like real life superheroes. Like the Jay Uso effect. Watching them kids like really like, you know what I'm saying, lose their voice. My little man go crazy. Like it's just fun, bro. Like I sit back and I look at it like, man, we're spoiled.
Yeah.
The time we in, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like to be able to go back and watch the stuff that we grew up on, but then see this product as it is today.
It's
How
unreal.
would you compare it? Like seriously, how would you compare it? Would you compare it? Because I'm being for real. I still hold the Attitude Era like close to my heart, but it is losing that luster anytime I go back and watch it.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
anytime I go back and watch it, bro, it's like kind of like, damn, this shit was kind of
That's a
cringe.
hot take, my man. That's a hot take. I'm gonna say that. I mean, I think the Attitude Era served a purpose.
Okay,
Served a purpose. It was relevant for its time. You know what I'm saying?
all right.
Attitude. A lot of people forget that the Attitude Era was good because it had to be. There.
Mm.
First of all, there was competition.
Huh?
You
Yep.
know, there was competition. WWE was backed against a wall.
Yep.
And if for anyone who hasn't seen the Vince McMahon documentary on Netflix, it goes into detail about how the Attitude Era actually came about. It
Yeah.
really wasn't Triple Vince's man's, excuse me, it wasn't Vince McMahon's idea at all. It was kind of a desperation move.
Yeah.
WWE was declining in ratings. WCW was pummeling them week after week, and Vince McMahon said, "We got to spice this up." Matter of fact, it wasn't even Vince; it could have been someone else, but
It was like Sean and Triple H for
think it was
real.
Shawn Triple H who was like, "Look, Vince, we gotta really change the game here. The
Mhm.
same old just ain't working." And then the Attitude Era came about. So I think that number one, when we talk about Attitude Era, man, we definitely have to be honest about how it even started. This wasn't
Hey,
some grand
you-
concoction. This was a kind of let's throw it at the wall and see what see
if
if
it
it stick.
sticks.
And
Hey,
it's
Carl, you know another thing people don't know about the Attitude Era, bro? Because I swear it felt like it was my whole childhood. Bro, it was only 4 years.
mhm,
It was only from 97 to '01.
most definitely, yeah,
Like, damn, bro. Bro, I thought the Attitude Era was like from 1990 to like, nah, bro.
yeah,
They were still like Doink the Clown and the
yes,
kiddie
sir.
shit in the early 90s.
Razor
That's
Ramon,
where Undertaker came
Yeah,
from.
yeah,
Like, Undertaker was literally scary character, bro. And that shit, that actually stuck.
yeah,
Like, Doink
yeah.
stuck because it was like anyone could play it, but it was like the legendary figure. But, bro, like, the Attitude Era was only 4 years.
That's it. That's it. And within those 4 years, we just saw how important, man, those 4 years were. Um, it's yeah, it was
I
only 4 years, but you know, and I would argue, in my opinion, the ruthless aggression to me is probably my favorite era, maybe a little bit more so than the Attitude Era for a number of
explain why.
well, I think for me, the ruthless aggression era, it had the same level of talent. It had the same. I I think for me, it was first of all, I love the brand split. I'm a huge
Yeah,
fan of split.
I did
You
too.
know, it serves its purpose. You know what I'm saying? I loved having two separate general managers, two separate brands, a strict distinction between the brands. You know, what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Having Eric Bischoff run Raw, Teddy Long run
Teddy
SmackDown.
Long.
Those
Yeah.
are more formulative years. Those are more, I guess, memorable years as a wrestling fan for me because the Attitude Era. I was born in '95, so
Yeah.
I was watching it, but I kind of came into it kind of at the end of it, that 2000, 2001, and then I had to go back in time and watch some of these
With
scenes,
you.
watch Booker T and Stone Cold fight in the grocery store and things like that. I kind of go back some, but I think the Ruthless Aggression era really defined who I was as a wrestling fan. You know what I'm saying? And so I think for me, the main distinction between the Attitude and Ruthless that makes me lean more Ruthless. was number one, I like the storylines a little bit more, and I also enjoyed the pay-per-views.
Word.
And
I'm
I
with you
thought
on that.
Aggression, they had much better pay-per-views in terms of, match quality, story.
Definitely with you on that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not a whole fan of the whole come out and strip and things like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just not personally, that just ain't really my thing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I feel you.
For me, I like to go out and I like to see people wrestle and go out and really showcase their talent. And I felt like the ruthless aggression era was that. And if you and for those who's watching and don't know how the ruthless aggression came about, similar situation. Vince
Talk
McMahon,
it.
look, we need some wrestlers to stand up
Yep.
the plate. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to be the next Hulk Hogan? Who's going to be the next guy? Because
Yep.
we that right now. You know what I'm saying?
It was dead. And that the
It was
locker room
dead.
it was shut down, bro.
You didn't have any star power. You didn't have
Nah, it
star
wasn't where it
quality.
was at.
And so I like the ruthless aggression era because you could really feel the competition between these wrestlers, man. You could really see all of these guys trying
I'm
to
with
fight
you. I
to
feel you
get
now
there.
that you're saying it, Carl. I'm gonna be for real, and I'm hearing you say that. Like I'm gonna be down. I still like the raunchiness. I'm ratchet, bro. I like the raunchiness of the Attitude Era,
Absolutely.
but
Yeah,
the
man.
the ruthless aggression era, bro. It started showcasing their actual talent, and then
Yeah,
it started showcasing them as them being them. It was more. It was everyone still knew that it was scripted and stuff like that, but bro, the name changing of a lot of the play, like the wrestlers just being free. They went as their real name: Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit, Chris Jericho, Brock Lesnar. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? They
yeah,
went as their real name. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't too much gimmicks. It wasn't that many gimmicks. Like
that's
you had your gimmicks every now and then, but
it.
even just being free, Undertaker, he went as the American badass. He had to let that gimmick die in the ruthless aggression era. He was riding motorcycles and having a
Yeah, man.
bandana. So
Yeah, man.
like that was more so them showing their realism. They had the time to show the character, you know what I'm saying, show their
Yeah,
imagination in the 90s and early
yeah.
2000s. Now it's time to show them, all right, let's see the stuff in the ring. Kurt
Absolutely.
Angle versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania when Brock Lesnar almost broke his neck, bruh. Fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Great.
Like real graps. I like to say real grab. Like I don't care. Chris Benoit matches, I watch it all day with a big ass
Yeah,
bag of popcorn. Give no fucks about what happened in '07. You gotta
easily.
separate this shit. You gotta separate the shit. And I'm sorry, but some people don't like to talk about Benoit like that. But
Mhm.
man, you gotta separate the shit. The dude was probably one of the best, if not the best, like technical wrestler. Eddie Guerrero. I'm disrespectful right now. Eddie Guerrero, bro. Another one. Ruthless aggression. Eddie Guerrero, bro. You got to put him up there before the steroids. Put him up there with
Mhm.
the WCW Eddie Guerrero Halloween Havoc. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like them dudes
On
right
with it.
there, real graps, bro.
Yeah.
Real graps. Like I get what you're saying now, and it started to make more sense when it comes down to Era having his time and being there for his time, doing what it doing did for his time. In
It's nothing,
today's
nothing
time,
compares to it, man. You mean you got the ring, you got the
yeah,
loading. Everybody was watching that night, man. And
yeah,
man,
yeah,
they
yeah,
remember that night where Big Show versus Brock Lesnar, the superplex off the top rope, the ring implodes. Man, it was just like whoa.
bro.
It really you really went whoa. This
That
is good
defined the ruthless
shit.
aggression.
This
That
is good shit.
that definitely defined ruthless aggression era at its
Yeah,
peak. When John Cena slapped the taste out of Kurt Angle mouth and said ruthless aggression when he came
yeah,
out with the crazy shorts, bro.
yeah,
That literally was what started the ruthless aggression era.
yeah.
I was so blessed, bro, to be able to talk to Mike Chioda, the referee. He refereed that
You
match.
talked to
Me and
Mike
Big.
Yoda.
Yeah, bro. I interviewed Mike Chioda, bro.
That is
I got
crazy.
the interview up here.
What?
It's on this channel and everything, bro. I
Man, the
interviewed,
way I'm
bro.
about to hop on that after this, man, that's crazy. I had no
Well,
idea.
hell yeah, bro. I'ma send you that shit, bro. I thought you saw it, bro. This shit, hey, no lie, bro. Funny as hell. He funny as hell, cool as hell.
Yeah,
Hey, he literally like he gave me the ins and out on that match and everything in the interview, but it was like so funny. I asked him like, bro, how that shit really feel? He's like, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was scared as shit. Like I
yeah,
was scared as shit, dude. Like it was cool as fuck. But like he's another one that I always advocate, bro. We follow each other on Twitter. I
yeah.
always advocate for him to get on the Hall of Fame, bro. And I don't know why the fuck they not letting him get in the WWE
Why
Hall of
not?
Fame.
Mike
But
Yoda. It's
I don't know, bro. But Mike Chioda, bro. Shout out to Mike Chioda, bro. He actually, you know what I'm saying? He fuck with me. He a
living
cool
legend.
dude, bro. Yeah, living legend.
Easily.
Charles Robinson. I ain't
Yes.
going, you know what I'm saying?
I had
Honorary mentions.
Charles, man. Charles is Charles is a great dude, man.
Charles
Charles is
Robinson
a great.
had the dopest run. You remember when he ran all the way to the
Yeah,
ring at
yeah.
WrestleMania 23 to get to
That man, people don't know, man. These referees don't just go out and count, man. Charles Robinson's been setting up and taking down that ring for you.
Yep. Yep.
He has put in his dues, man. Another future Hall of Famer, man.
Yep.
He out there sets up, takes down. He does the little the speed cam where
Yep.
he film himself setting up. I mean, he's such a humble dude, man. Will take a picture with you, will talk to you.
Hell yeah, bruh. Because this is
Just
why I would call
great.
them they real life superheroes, bro.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the referees out here, man.
But you know what's so dope? Like I was saying, I think we was talking about the eras before I started talking about Kyoto. Like this era is kind of like the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggressions era, baby.
Yeah.
You feel me, bro? Like I ain't gonna hold you, bro. This is probably the sexiest women that are fighting.
Hmm.
Mind you, they not doing what you was saying earlier. Like, bro, we don't see no more bra and panty matches. Them shits is done for. We ain't got
Yeah.
time for that. We ain't got
Nope.
time for the mud matches. We ain't got time for that, bro. We ain't got time
Nope.
for that. They actually
Why
still.
waste? Why waste the talent?
I feel exactly though, because it's so crazy. I think I don't know who it was. I think it was either Tori Wilson or I think it was Tori Wilson in her Hall of Fame speech when she was like, "Yeah, thank you guys for saying, I was a part of y'all puberty, this and the third, and everyone's a champ." She's like, I really wanted to like at one point actually showcase that I could actually do something in the ring
Yeah.
too. So I
Yeah.
appreciate y'all for actually, saying, like, so that's the thing that we gotta understand. Like, they not objects, bro. Women are objects, and I love the fact that they can still be sexy
Yeah.
and whoop ass. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gotta. They can dress however they want to, but they gonna whoop some ass and main event of Monday Night Raw. And it won't be a
Right.
problem. You know what
That's
I'm
right.
saying? It won't be headlines. You know what I'm
Distinguished.
saying?
Yeah. All
We
of
can
that.
look forward to main event
Oh,
matches from women,
yes,
bro.
sir.
They matches
Yeah.
be better.
Yeah.
So it's like I think that the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era had a baby, and we're looking at it right now. We
Yes, sir.
got good fucking wrestling. We got probably amazing storytelling. We got to still talk about the New Day, bro. Like I'm just saying, like the storytelling that they hold, like it's just over years and years of building up. The greatest show on earth right now.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to see what they do with this New Day, with this version of New Day. I actually tweeted something out on Monday because I was kind of feeling, I don't know what direction they're going with it. Uh,
Talk
I'm
to me.
I'm still trying to get invested in it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, okay, they split off from Big E, and now all of a sudden you're feuding with Ray and
Yeah,
Dragon. It seems like a step down. It seems a little uh, uh it seems a little off.
jaded.
Something's a little off right now. I don't know what it is, and maybe I'm just being impatient, and I'm willing to give Triple H some time
Yeah,
to how he figures that out. But man, I think New Day ought to be going after Tag Gold.
tag
Hopefully
team
that happens in
championships.
the near future. I feel as though the Viking Raiders are faces right now. I believe they're faces.
Yeah,
Why
tag
not?
champs.
Why not have them, you know what I'm saying, compete against a heel New Day? But I think on Twitter I equated it to, Kevin Owens turning heel to feud with Otis. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna be that vicious with it, you know what I'm saying, go all the way, man. So
Okay,
the
I
New
see what
Day,
you're
but
saying.
love the New Day, but I think this is it's an interesting creative kind of plateau we're in right now where it's like, okay, not the best storyline that someone like he or New Day could be in. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Um, but we look, like I said, I'm willing to be patient about it, man.
Let me ask you something, Crawl Dog. Do you think the New Day will have a spot at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas, Nevada?
I do because I understand the nature of WrestleMania and I know how matches kind of play out. I know that there's two nights off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to the two nights, there's pre-shows.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so I don't foresee Triple H having an opportunity where, okay, we got two nights of Mania,
Yep.
which is two pre-shows, two kickoff shows.
Yep.
Nothing for New Day. I don't believe it. I would like to think, to some degree, there will be some sort of participation with New Day, because you know they are still drawing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They're money, even as heels. You know what I'm saying? I would like to kind of see something play out. I'm kind of over the whole triple threat tag team, fatal four way tag
You
team.
know, that's what I was just about to
I
say.
don't-
That's about to happen. That's
Um,
definitely what's about to happen.
we we get it. We
I
get it a
literally
lot.
go. I'm calling it.
We get it a lot. However, I will take it because I think that the tag division, continues to suffer. It's one of those things where it's like the women's division will improve or the main event scene will improve, but it's like the tag division's always kind of stagnant.
Always been mid
It's
card,
always
bro.
been mid. That the
It's
mid
always been mid card.
mid card can even get good. You know what I'm saying? You got
Yeah,
Braun Breaker out here kill.
he's
Excuse
a
me.
dog.
You know what I'm saying? Out here kill. I don't even know if he's a heel or a face. I think somebody said like
He's him.
he just goes out and just spears
Whoop
people.
ass. He's
That's all.
him, bro. Like dead ass, bro. You got some people that will boo, but after a while, you notice what it is about Breaker. People like to bark. I
Yeah,
noticed that in the crowd, bro. So like
yeah,
you can't deny that. It's not that many people in the world that hate dogs. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So it's like he know how to get that shit
yeah.
over, bro. So and then Pat doesn't
The
hurt
nickname is crazy. A badass dog. Like who says
badass dog just
what?
hurt just and then he spears the shit out of
Yeah,
you, bro. He knocks you the fuck out.
he
That
do.
shit don't be fake.
No,
Like it
and
can't be, bro.
running
Like
them ropes.
ISO speed still hurting.
He's running those ropes, man. I think it was
Yes.
so I told you I went to the Raw after SummerSlam.
Yeah.
And he runs those ropes,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
They actually do clock his speed. They don't
Yeah.
just
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure,
run
bro.
numbers. They clocking them speeds. And he goes, man.
Yeah,
He
and
goes and he
I
doesn't
don't
have time to really protect. You just gotta kind of be ready for it, man. That's why, at Rumble with Speed, the reason why that was such a beautiful spear was because Speed had zero time to
never
even prepare
saw
for
it
it.
coming. He didn't see it coming.
He didn't see it coming at all. And Braun couldn't slow down
Hell
to
no.
prepare him. So it's like Braun's like, look,
You get run through. You
you just
get ran through, bro. It is
when
what
you're
it
going
is,
that
bro.
when you're
This
going
you gonna have to
that fast,
take this spear, bro. Like
yo,
all
when
the way.
you're going
Like
fast, you gotta do it. When you're going that fast, you just gotta take the move how it comes,
I
man.
was I was cracking up, bro. I swear I couldn't even get it on camera because I legit laughed out my seat, dying. Like, oh damn!
Mm.
Like there was like no speed. I was like, what the fuck? Hey, is he even supposed to be here? I don't think he's supposed to
Yeah.
be in this ring. Get him out of there, yo.
A
But nah,
spear, the spear is probably the least botched move
hell
because
no.
you can't botch it.
Yeah, no.
How do you botch running into somebody full speed? You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those
Oh
little
my god.
moves, man. If I had to choose between taking a spear and taking a German suplex, man, suplex me all day. I can't
Damn, on the
spear.
noggin. All right.
Can't
All
spear.
right. Well, shit, hey, yo, speaking of the spirit, because I saw it, we all saw it this past Monday. You know what I'm saying? This is live on Wednesday. Madison Square Garden was lit. It was lit, bro. That steel cage match was fire. All the way up until the point when the final boss, not the final boss, but the OTC, no
Yeah,
disrespect to the final boss, but the original tribal chief came back,
sure.
bro, and spirit the shit. I mean, spirit the dog shit out of Seth,
Great.
bro, on that floor, bro. He was about to
We were ready for it.
yeah.
We were.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We,
He was about to curb stomp, bro. He's about
yeah,
to curb stomp, bro, back to Indiana, like
yeah.
how he did him. You saw that. Hey, how you feel about this? Because I know it might be jaded, but I would love to see CM Punk versus Roman versus Seth. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. How
Yeah.
would you how you feel about it?
I don't mind it at all. I think it's needed. You know what I'm saying? We got CM Punk versus Seth many, many times. You know what I'm
And it's
saying?
been great. It's
Uh,
been great.
it's been great though, and that's the thing. Like, it's one of those things where I would be okay with another Seth versus Punk because the chemistry between the two is unmatched. You
And how about this, Carl? Now that I'm thinking about it, now that you say that, they 1-1.
hmm
CM Punk had got one at the debut Raw on Netflix.
hmm
Seth got the one. May have been by, you know what I'm saying, Roman Reigns pulling him out the steel cage, but he did beat CM Punk. It's 1-1.
Right.
They got to go for a tiebreaker. It's the American way. I
Have
don't
they
feel,
wrestled twice?
huh?
They only wrestled twice?
Say, by themselves this year, yes, think about it. Other matches, if they have fought, it's been the Elimination Chamber. They haven't fought, you know what I'm saying, singly 1-on-one. I remember the January 6th and I remember the Steel Cage. That's the only matches that I remember Seth Rollins and CM
Right.
Punk fighting.
And then it wasn't it wasn't Punk that pinned Seth in the chamber.
No, no.
It was
It was
Cena.
John Cena.
Right. Okay.
So you see how they did all that. It was
Yeah.
yeah, they did all that to I really think it might be a little bit adding a little bit too much dip on the chip if they put Roman involved in it. Now that I'm thinking about it,
Mm,
but it what the story is with Punk still having a favor by the wise man, and
Hmm.
Punk was just getting hugged up on by the wise man in the steel cage, and he got his ass whooped for that in
Hmm.
Madison Square Garden.
You did.
Something gotta give. Like now something is gonna have to give. Now I mean, come on, like
It's interesting because I get what you're saying now. When you look at it that way, this this kind of feud does not really doesn't need Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns got involved because of what happened at Rumble.
mm-hmm,
Ideally, if I was the writer, you got pay-per-views coming back after
mm-hmm.
being away for a while. Bad Blood came back after how many years?
Yeah.
You've got
Hella.
all pay-per-views coming back, you know what I'm saying, after all these years. Why we can't bring matches back? You have got to finish this. You got Punk and Rollins going at it over and over again. They
Mm-hmm.
hate each other. There's only one match
Mm.
for this kind of feud.
Talk to him.
And it's one match in three.
Okay.
All right. Let's do it. Once and for all. See
Damn.
Punk versus Seth Rollins in a three stages of hell match.
Let's go. Let's go.
Actually, wait. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did Punk ever go against Rollins in a Hell in a Cell match?
Punk went against
Drew.
Drew
Never.
McIntyre at
Because
Bad Blood.
I have a steel cage in my mind, and it's not from Monday. I know Punk was in another big match, but
Yeah.
um, that's what I'm thinking now.
Sami Zayn. He fought Sami Zayn to qualify for
Right.
the Elimination Chamber. Punk been cooking this year,
Punk
bro.
has been cooking this year, man.
Like now you saying that he's been cooking, bro.
He's Punk has like age does not make a difference. Punk has
Hell
been
nah.
full time, a full time wrestler in his mid 40s. You
Yep.
know, and but I really think let's bring this match back, Trips. If you watching this, I know Trips be reading these
He
tweets.
be watching a lot of people's
He be
shit.
stuff. He
They
do.
they are they are him and Sean, and we gotta give them their props. I don't care because people be trying to hate. They
Yeah,
are so in tune with what the fans want.
they are.
It is crazy because you
They
can't
are.
tell me the fans didn't want Jay Uso to win the Royal Rumble and
Mhm.
they listened to him. The fans wanted Jay Uso to get the Intercontinental title. He got it. Man, he
Women
lost it
mid
in a month, but he listens to the fans, bro.
women's mid card titles.
Women's titles added on women. He had an Intercontinental belt, a U.S. title belt to a whole division, bro. You can't say that. That is something Vince McMahon would have never
No,
done.
never. We had to fight to get we had to fight to get a Divas title. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
we had to fight to get a main event on Monday
Yeah,
Night Raw, and
yeah.
Jim Ross called for what it was, and King wasn't even trying to fucking commentate it at one point. Like, bro, come on,
Yeah.
man.
Trips
Like,
and Sean have been cooking. Shout out to Shawn Michaels, man. Black people love NXT because of what
hell yeah.
Shawn Michaels is doing, man. You
Yeah.
got celebrities of high caliber on the show. You got people like I never would have thought that I would see Sexy
Sexy
Red
Red.
on
Yeah.
WWE television. It's just random things like that where you got your naysayers and your haters who feel some type of way. But look, we had Bad Bunny, we
Yep.
had we got
Yep.
we got celebrities on the show as it is. We got Logan Paul.
Mm-hmm.
God forbid we have a popular rapper,
Yeah.
like Sexy Red on NXT, someone
Yep.
who watches the product. You know what I'm saying?
And
Shawn,
NXT was cooking last night too.
the
I don't
way
know if
that
you
black
saw it.
yeah, man, the way that black wrestlers can promo and be themselves, man.
Hell yeah.
Shout out
Got the
to
Hardy Boys back. Come on, bruh.
shout out to Javon Evans, man.
Come
Javon
on,
Evans.
Javon Evans going crazy, bruh.
You can tell
Young
he's just talking.
OG.
He's just talking. He's not even. I don't even. If he told me today he doesn't write his promos, I would believe him.
I will believe every
Uh,
word he
just
said.
talk, man. He's just a Greensboro, North Carolina dude. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying?
Yep.
It's
Yep.
just the way that wrestlers could just be themselves and not have to sound a certain way, man. Shout out to Shawn Michaels and NXT, but just to finish my thought on Punk and Rollins, three stages of hell. You
Talk to
know,
me.
the first match. Let's see. The first match could be. Uh, let's see. How could we
Make
do
it a
it?
good. How about the first match, a classic ass match?
Yeah, good look, because that's what it was the first time. The first
Mm-hmm.
match was a singles match. So first,
Classic ass match.
second
I like it.
Third match, uh,
You bet,
I,
bro.
I like the third match being I don't know. I like the third match being the last man standing.
Last man standing. Yeah, but
That
it gotta be last man standing, bro.
last man standing.
They
You
they
know,
talking too much shit. They got it. All right,
it's
bet.
it.
We gonna wake up.
Yeah,
It
first blood, something. I mean, really. I mean, that last match got to be
gotta
that
be
last.
brutal.
Got yeah, it's got to
It
be
gotta
brutal.
stand out like the way that it has been happening, and it gotta happen at Mania. So something like that, it would have to happen at Mania. Like Roman is kind of like in the air with a lot of stuff because he's been
Yeah,
beefing with everybody. Like everybody done had some beef with the with the OTC, and then you still got remember Rock out of here, Rock out here just you know what I'm saying, taking niggas souls and
yeah,
changing lives and wearing bell bottoms now. Like I ain't
yeah.
mad at it. Rock doing his thing, bro. But it's like,
Wearing
hey,
bell bottoms is crazy.
hey, you see him right looking like a Miami Vice boss now. It's just wild, bro. So I'm with it. I'm with it when he want to do what he do, but it's gonna look a lot different. I feel like after WrestleMania, I'm tired of Cody Rhodes. I am tired of Cody Rhodes. I probably said this the last
Oh
episode,
wow, for
bro.
real?
Yeah, my son don't like it. My son really has a me and my son really have beef whenever we watch wrestling, bro. Like when it was Royal Rumble, he had his sign said Cody Rhodes rules, and I had my sign that says Corny Rhodes sucks. There's too much. There's already enough corn in Indianapolis, and people were mad as heck at me, bro. Like they were booing me. I'm like, hey man, it's my thoughts. I just go off of the fact that okay, Cody, you got your story, you got your belt. You've been having a whole year as a champion. It's time to give it up, buddy. Like, because you had literally the same, if not a baby type reign that Roman had. He literally fought everyone Roman fought, bro, in the same order, damn near. Like he ain't got no originality of his own story. Like I just feel like after he won his championship, they was like, damn, we don't really know what to do with him. So they
Yeah,
kind of just followed the same script Roman had. And now he's lucky, like literally, if it wasn't for Roman, because I get it, you gotta have if you're gonna have a good, you gotta have a bad. Everyone had was tied together. They would have like their own marriage. Edge and John Cena, great rivalry. Randy Orton and Cena, freaking Stone Cold and The Rock. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I get it. If you gotta be married to Roman Reigns for this rivalry to continue to make yourself, you know what I'm saying, who you are. But bro, those like I just don't know, man. I just feel like I think personally there could be another person that could be a champion. Like when Roman was champion, bro, there was no one. We couldn't think about that. You know what I'm saying? Now Roman, it's just like we're used to seeing Roman have the belt. Roman needs to be champion again. Until Roman literally wants to retire, bro. It has to be on some different shit. I'm still mad he didn't beat the record, bro. Like I'm still mad on that from last year. If Roman could have beat the record, then I would have been like, all right, anyone could have beat Cody. Cause it would have been hella dope. We got Hulk Hogan the fuck up out of here for real, for real. Got him
I
out
hope
the
I hope we did. I don't. It
no, we
seemed like
did. We
it.
didn't, bro.
It
Because
seemed
the
like
record's
every
still
time.
intact.
It seemed like you said what
Oh no, then no. He beat Hulk Hogan's record, didn't he? I
he
don't think he
did.
beat
Did he?
it's
Did he beat
so it's
Hogan's
still
record?
someone he in front of. It's still someone in front of him though. Like I think it's Bruno San Martino or it might be Bruno San Martino. But like he was like number two
Huh?
on the list of having the belt for the longest, bro. And I don't know. I really think it was Hulk Hogan, bro. I really think it was Hogan, bro. And if it was Hogan, I'm gonna be mad. But like either way, he still didn't beat the record. You know what I'm saying? Like I would just felt that was petty. Like after he would have broke the record, I would be like, okay, you could have anyone can have the belt. Cody, you can have the belt, but it didn't happen. That's just my salty take on it, I guess.
No, man. I mean, the way I see it is,
Let me see who got this record though.
yeah, yeah. The way I see it is, um, I don't. Me personally, I'm a fan of Cody's reign. Cody's reign gives me very, it's very traditional. It's
Okay.
very traditional. I
And
like
it's
that
Bruno San
old. I like that
Martino.
old feel. I like that old feel, man. And Cody, when Cody comes out, he comes out in the suit. You know what I'm saying? I love the fact that he comes out. He shakes the kids' hands. He
I get you
signs
with
the
the old school.
autograph.
Bro, I'm with you
He's
with the
very
old
old
school.
school,
He
man.
holds the belt old school. Like, I'm with you with the old school, bro. I'm not
Maybe it's
hating
just
old school.
nostalgia. Maybe it's just nostalgia. I don't
But
know.
but you can read through it, cause it's like, bro, Cody, man, Cody used to be. I guess I'm still holding on to what he used to be, and I guess that's something you shouldn't do as a human being, and I need to learn that because, man, bro, Cody Rhodes used to be Goldust baby brother, man. Like, man, this dude is, bro. We remember Cody Rhodes getting his ass whooped every Monday, trying to just make a name and legacy, bro. He was a jobber. Like
Mhm.
Cody Rhodes used to be Umaga's jobber, bro. I'm just he goes from being Umaga's jobber to beating Umaga's like what is Roman Reigns to Umaga? His cousin? He's related to him some way, but it's like his unstoppable family member.
Mhm.
It just felt weird to me, man. It just felt so unrealistic. I know what I'm watching, folks, but it just felt hella unrealistic. Like, bro, you beat Brock Lesnar? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Mhm.
Like, come on, man. Like, The
Mhm.
Rock couldn't even beat Brock Lesnar, man. Like, it
Yeah,
just, I'm sorry, bro. It's just, it was Bruno San Martino, by the way. So
it was
he
Bruno
beat,
Sammartino.
yes, he beat Hulk Hogan. Matter of fact, he didn't even beat Hulk Hogan. So the longest reign is Bruno San Martino, Hulk Hogan, then Roman Reigns. That was the Universal Championship, 13-16. Hulk Hogan had for 14-74. Yeah, he still didn't beat Hogan, bro.
Wow.
See that's what I'm saying, bro. We didn't even get Hogan up out of here. If we could have got Hogan up out of here, bet I don't care being behind Bob Backlund, bro. You know what I'm saying? We could be behind Bob Backlund, bro. It's but Hogan, bro, like Roman Reigns being under Hogan, come on, bro. You know who went in the fight out of that. Like, come on, man. Like, but no, let's close it out for real because the era talk was really good. I
Yeah.
really do like that you were able to like bring me up to speed with the ruthless aggression, bro. 'Cause I didn't think about it like that. But then when I look back and realized, okay, yeah, Stephanie McMahon was doing her thing, you know what I'm
What
saying? Then when Teddy had took it
crazy
over,
stuff,
you know what
man.
I'm saying? You know, we
Stephanie and Vince,
SmackDown kids,
dude,
bro.
Shane McMahon, the McMahon family was just in disarray, man.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. Ruthless aggression was crazy, man. I mean, when I go back, if I go on YouTube right now and I'm like, man, I want to go back and watch some old stuff. What am I putting on? It's probably going to be between 2000 and
Damn.
2005, man.
Damn, the silver the silver apron on SmackDown. You
It
remember
was
that?
awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome, man. I mean, who would have thought JBL would
Oh,
be a
bro.
successful WWE champion, man? Like,
He was
now granted,
Bradshaw for the
granted that
longest.
was granted that was, a little bit later on in the ruthless, I think JBL was champion in
Oh four, oh
oh
four,
04, oh
right?
05. Okay, so yeah, that's technically still ruthless. Um and feuding with Taker, winning matches against Taker.
All them
Albeit
times, bro.
not always fair, not always fair.
Never
He had his
fair.
cabinet.
Never
Yeah, he
fair.
had his cabinet. You had Orlando Jordan running around and doing his thing.
The Basham brothers.
The back
The
running around.
Bashams.
Man, you had Booker T still wrestling in his prime. You had
Before he
Shaniqua
was King
with
Booker.
the Basham brothers, with the leather, the Catwoman kind of gear they had on, man. It's just like
Bro.
think that we were there.
Shaniqua.
Now we got WWE 2K25 coming out this Friday. We've got
Yes.
Women's Evolution, the pay per view, the all women's pay per view is coming back.
They on
Hopefully in
Tubi now,
July.
bro. You know
We
that?
on Tubi, but we got Evolve now.
Evolve on Tubi, bro. It's
That's
wrestling everywhere. It's
crazy.
mainstream, bro.
Yeah,
It's so 1999. Like, cause I remember when it was hella cool to talk about wrestling. Like,
yeah,
we made that like we annoyed the fuck out of people on the
yeah.
bus. I don't care. I don't know if people remember that, but I don't care. This
Mm.
was our thing, bro. It's back, bro.
It's
It's
crazy
mainstream.
when you tell people you still watch wrestling, and people go, "You still watch wrestling?"
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, yeah,
On
how could you
Peacock
not?
Network and Netflix.
How could you not? I mean,
Yeah,
oh, I used to watch it back in the day, and I'm like, man, well, you missing out. I tell
missing out.
this is the best time to get back into wrestling. If you are watching this right now and you like, man, Sterling got this podcast about wrestling and I don't watch wrestling, this is the best time to get into
Try.
wrestling, man, because it's so many avenues you can get into, you know what I'm saying? No matter who you are, if you're a Canadian, if you're American, if you're black, if Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens killed it into,
Bro,
you know what
bro,
I'm
I'm
saying?
about to say we. I hope you're not done to talk about. I hope you're still not ready to talk about something real quick, cause,
Oh, come on.
bro,
What's up?
that match was brutal.
Brutal.
That shit was brutal
Brutal,
as hell.
brutal.
Yo, the steel chair with the barbed wire around it.
Yeah,
You know what I liked about it? Let's talk about the detail real quick, bro. I like how they had the referee didn't have the referee shirt on it. He said
mm,
this is unsanctioned.
yeah,
WWE ain't got nothing to do with this. They had the lights off,
yeah,
so it was just the lights on in the ring, and that was it. They
yeah,
was barely doing like they was just like, yo, this is bad. Like they were
yeah,
beating each other's ass.
yeah.
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are like diehard brothers, bro. They're best friends,
Best
and they
friend.
whoop each other's ass.
And you know those are always the best matches. Anytime I see
You
two
right.
people who are friends outside of the ring feud, you know it's good. You had
Mhm.
Kevin Owens showing up at Sami Zayn's crib, you know, because of course he knows where Sami Zayn. You
Yeah,
know,
you do.
such a realistic element to it.
Yeah,
It was like, oh well, how could Sami Zayn not know that Kevin Owens was out there? And it's like, look, man, Sami Zayn was with his family.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, Sami Zayn was playing with his kid with his family. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't focusing on what was going on outside. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? But it was just like I just love those feuds like that. You know, Sasha Banks and Bailey always shut it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, Sheamus and Drew
Yep.
always shut it down. It's something about these friends, these best friends that grew up in the business together.
Mhm.
You're guaranteed a good show, man. You're
Yeah,
guaranteed
bro.
match because they don't even have to talk about it. I'm sure they go and they text each other about certain things they want to try out and well let's do this and let's do that. But
Yeah.
you know at the end of the day they just two people who kind of get each other. Just the mental is just all there, man.
I got two
Love it.
more topics to ask you before we close,
Yeah,
man. So, LFG is a cool show they got going on with the legends, the future and the greats. It's Undertaker,
gotta
Bully
get hip to that.
Ray.
I gotta get
It's,
hip.
it's it's pretty cool, bro. Got Undertaker, Mickey James, Booker T, and Billy Ray. They all mentoring the next generation and shit like that, right? So Taker was like, you know what I'm saying? Taker be Taker. Like at the end of the day, like he's just like how we always seen him to be, old school, bro. So
Yeah, man.
he's not really into all this TikTok shit like that and all this shit when
He's an
everybody
old
being
school
cool.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And I'm gonna be free, bro. I kind of got like a little agreement to that because yeah, I'm in my era where I understand social media, but bruh, I still love the art of wrestling to where like I don't want to see y'all in the airport together. Like
Mm-mm,
I don't, I know it's kayfabe. I just this is what I'm bringing up to. I really want to ask. We all know kayfabe what it is, but
mm-hmm.
damn, can we get a little bit? Can y'all get a little bit of kayfabe back? Like, do you think we could get like a little bit of it back? Like we know that, just what you said. For example, at Royal Rumble, right, bro? They had a video went viral. Ray and Dom walking in the airport, entering, saying the Indiana airport and shit like that. And back in the day, bro, they would have probably got on the same plane, but they wouldn't have sat next to each other. You know what I'm saying? If kayfabe was still kayfabe, they would have kept it real, like, oh no, I'm beefing with them for real, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think that's ever coming back? Do you think any type of sense of kayfabe to like a character could be like, say, a mysterious character like Undertaker, or just say, for instance, I remember I read it. This is so funny. I read when K Booker was King Booker, bro. He
Mm-hmm.
used to like walk around with that shit, like, you know what I mean? Like he'll walk around with the scepter and shit like that at like certain places, shit like that. And he'd be like, "Yeah, I'm the king," for like, you know what I mean? Like keep the kayfabe alive. Do you think
Man,
that shit will ever come back, bro?
I mean, honestly, my honest answer is I think as long as there's social media, no. I think that social media, anyone would agree. Even wrestling fans, it's so funny because even wrestling fans who work for these dirt sheets,
Yeah,
and they will even agree. Social media, to some degree, has ruined kind of that element. You
yeah.
know, and I mean, we could see kayfabe slowly fading out anyway, even before social media. I apologize. I keep going back to the documentary, but
Go ahead.
it's such a good documentary and it really sheds light on a lot of things. But kayfabe was starting to be an issue even way back when, where
With the attitude era.
wrestlers with the Attitude Era, where you had wrestlers who were beefing on television, but then they would show up together
At the
and they
ball or
would
some shit. Yeah.
bar, and then fans would come in, and then you had like media journalists who would come in and would interview, oh well, how much of this is real and how much of this is not. And Vince McMahon loved it. He loved it. He loved the fact that people couldn't tell and that people wasn't
Yeah.
sure what it was, but ended up causing some issues down the line because what happens when the line is too blurred? You know what I'm saying? Where you
Mm.
can't always tell. I think it goes back to this tweet that Liv Morgan tweeted out this week. You might have seen or heard of it, where she went, I don't even know what Jade was doing to
Yeah,
push like that. You
yeah.
know, and we
They
know what
are
she
kind of
means
bringing
by
it back
push.
with Insta.
They are, and we knew what she meant by pushed, but of course, push means two different things in this.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It
Yeah,
was,
you gotta know the lingo, folks. And
yeah,
I swear, bro, I would love for you to watch that interview I did with Kyoto, bro, because
that.
he
Oh,
kind of like he went into detail about the lingo. I asked him, I was like, man,
yeah,
I gotta know, man, what's some of the jargon y'all had in the ring, man. And
yeah,
he gave it a rundown, but for sure, bro, wrestling
yeah.
has its own language, bro, and that's crazy. That push that she said in that tweet, bro, I was like, damn, bro, she know what she's saying. Like,
And it's not, and let's be honest, it's not just social media, man. Wrestlers themselves will do it.
yeah,
That's the hill I'm gonna die on, man. Wrestlers themselves will get fired from WWE and then go do an interview with somebody and go spill all the tea and say how they hate this and that, and you know what I'm
yeah,
saying. Let's be a little bit honest, and
you
it's not
real.
all social media because even prior to social media, you have wrestlers going out and spilling the beans about some of the insider things happening,
Yeah,
which also contributed to the destruction of kayfabe.
I
Um,
feel.
I think it's an even playing field. You got, yeah, social media plays a part in it, but also we've got podcasts now. We've got for kayfabe to come back, you got to get rid of podcasts. You got to get rid of interviews. You got to get rid of what I'm saying.
That's not gonna happen.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah,
I think that what we can do now is accept the fact that what it was, it will no longer be. We
yeah,
can't go to that, but we can move forward in another direction to where wrestling can still feel authentic. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Because
Okay.
it did, and I'm glad you said that. It did when Cena went heel. Cause like what I was saying in the beginning,
Yeah.
my little man felt that shit. So it's kind of like
Yeah.
that is the kayfabe of today.
The
That
kids,
high
the
attention.
kids keep the kayfabe.
The
I like.
kids keep the kayfabe alive, bro.
Okay.
Cause they
That's why
definitely
WWE has to cater to the kids to some degree. To some degree, I know people are like, "Man, this ain't no kid friendly show. We need to take it back to TB14." But the kid, like you said, the kids.
kids always made it
they-
the show.
when the Miz retained his WWE Championship that one
And that
time,
little girl,
and that little girl, little things like that. I mean, even
yeah.
adults keep it that way too.
We
Everybody
feel that hurt. Oh
remembers
hell yeah, we
the
feel that shit, bro.
everybody remembers the dude's face when Taker's streak ended, and his glasses are hanging off his face, and he looking off. You know what I'm saying? So
Cause
it's
that's how we all felt.
we all felt it, and so I think kayfabe is still alive in its own way. Maybe it's not alive in the way that we think it is, but the reactions. It's
Yeah.
no, it's scripted, but it's still so. It's a feeling that
It's
you
a
have.
feel, bro. And
Yeah,
that's when you know they're doing their job. So it kind of that probably might have been the new term of kayfabe now. That type of drama feel, bro.
yeah.
But
When Io won, I kid you not, I marked out. I
yeah.
completely marked out, man. When EO did that moonsault, I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be a
Bruh.
kick out.
Bruh.
And to get the 3 count, I was on FaceTime with someone and my jaw
Yeah.
dropped, like
She
real
won
talk,
that shit.
30. And
Yeah.
I just went, oh,
Yeah.
on Monday Night Raw, you got a world
Raw.
championship title change. It
Barely
was
title
great.
changes now on Raw, bro. Hell no, bro. That's crazy. That I like that too about the Raw that we see now. Like title changes happen. The
Mhm.
World Tag Team titles happen. Change a few weeks ago. The Outer Warriors, them boys did their thing. Like it's just so
Big
dope
card
that
title
it's
too. You got
yep.
LA Knight
LA Knight just won the title
getting the
back.
belt back.
Shinsuke, man, Shinsuke had a weak run, man. So yeah, it was time for LA to get that title back. It looked bad on LA to get that shit back, and he gonna make him a prosper because it was at a point I forgot Shinsuke had the belt, bro.
Man,
Like
just Shinsuke, man. Shinsuke has never had a good US title reign. Let's just be honest, man. Every
nah,
US title reign he's had, it's always been
it's
this
been low. It's been
thing.
low
It's not his
maintenance.
fault. It
It's been weak
it
sauce.
it's been weak, man. I love the when he comes out with the look and
This new look crazy.
the music hits.
Yeah,
I can see
it,
someone rapping to that. That's such a hard beat.
he like a Mortal
That-
Kombat
yeah,
character for sure
man,
now,
I
bro.
love it, man. But
Hey,
again,
you gotta, yeah, they gotta do better for Shinsuke, bro.
they
But in
got to,
closing,
man.
bro, I
The
gotta ask
real
you,
the move set is there. Everything's there, man. Just give him some good fuse, man.
hey, let me ask you before we slide, bro. 'Cause you know this is literally the main topic I had to get, bro. Let
Yeah.
me, what's your opinion on Oh, now that we can see him, like we
Yeah.
can finally see him, bro. How do you feel about the heel turn heard all around the world?
I loved it. It's one of those things where it's like when you have someone face for so long, you question whether or not you can believe the heel turn.
Yeah.
And it's like he's been faced for so long. Am I going to really buy this heel turn? Can I really vibe with it? Is it really
Mm,
like am I going to believe it? Is it believable? It's
mm,
so funny because we've had two big heel turns, well, three big heel turns in a matter of weeks that are so
facts.
important. I mean, Naomi's heel turn, beautiful
Yeah.
heel turn. She's been healed before, but th-
Ain't been
th-
like this.
this version is different.
Yeah, she ain't
It's
cussing
one of those
down no.
things where
She
you
ain't
go,
never cussed nobody else. She called her a
no.
bitch, bruh.
And it's one of those things where you go, can I believe a heel Naomi? The answer is
Yeah. Now
yeah.
I can.
And then the second one being, um, oh, I just spaced out. The second one being,
The new
who
day
turned heel? New Day. New Day's been faced for so long,
forever.
heel before, but can we believe it this time? The answer is yes.
Yeah.
And so I think these wrestlers, it's I always lean towards heels. That's just always been my thing, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
If I was a wrestler, I would be a heel. I
Yeah.
so much fun because the reality is we all have it inside of us. I think if
Everybody got a little
thing.
heel in us, bro.
Everybody's got an angel and everybody's got a devil, man.
Yep.
World wrestling entertainment really plays into that. You know, we all have that little voice and we make a decision every day to turn it off. But at
Preach,
any given
bruh.
day, we could tap in. And it's just one of those things where it's just a reality moment where it's like we all are heels and we all have that heel tendency that we either
Preach.
suppress or live out. And I think John Cena was a face, but let's don't act like he didn't have that devil in his ear for the past 20 years, because he has. You had Kane buzzing in his ear, the rise above hate kind of thing that was going on.
Yeah,
You
bruh.
had, now more modern, more recently, you could say Karrion Cross, and now you have Bray Wyatt,
Can I hit you with one
Cena-
real quick? Can I hit
yeah,
you with one before you go further?
yeah,
You had for the last 20, 15, I'm gonna say 15 years, 20,000 people every week saying you suck when
hmm
you showing up every week, when
hmm
you going to make a wish every
yep,
week, when
yep,
you the first man there and the last man to leave, you
that's
helping
it,
people take down the ring.
that's
Like
it,
that's real shit, bro. John Cena ain't never he was in part-timing. John
yeah.
Cena was in part-timing for damn near 20 years, bro.
The five boots of doom, he can't wrestle and
Yeah, you can't,
all of that.
bro. The
Yeah.
ECW one night stand. Oh my god, yes, RVD. The disrespect that man got, bro.
I would have turned heel then, man.
Man, what?
You throwing
I'm
your
saying
merch in the crowd and they
it's
throwing the
the
merch
toilet
back.
paper, the throwing of the shirt, bro. Like
They did him
he
dirty.
had all that in his head, so he's doing all that. But please continue, because yes, he had
No.
everybody in his head. Twenty
For
thousand people every week.
and so for people to sit here and say, how could he? How could he? Look at the man's career. Could you imagine being a good person? And we know how we feel as good people. How many
Mm,
times are you on Instagram or Twitter and you scrolling? I'm tired of being a good-hearted person just for people
mm.
me just for people to do me dirty. I'm in my villain era. And is that not a term that we use? Our generation, the
That
villain.
is so true.
I'm entering my villain era. So we know how Cena feels. And so it's like we're shocked by it, but Cena's in his villain era.
It
Hey,
had to happen.
hey, I
You
ain't mad.
know,
No, I
it's
ain't.
so I love it because I agree with everything you saying. You was preaching just now, bro. I'm about to get my Bible for right now, bro. You was preaching just now. God damn. Like it's crazy, bro. Like it goes back. We gonna do our history because we know our wrestling, bro.
Mhm,
Hogan, even
mhm.
though Hogan's ass, I'm gonna call for his Hogan had one of the best heel turns when he came out. He
Easy,
did this thing. And
easy.
I'm gonna come back to Hogan in a second because Hogan really has a big part of this. Just stay with me. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Hogan, it was Rock.
Mhm.
Rock did this thing too. When he did Hollywood Rock and he went crazy on Hogan on
So did
SmackDown. So funny, it was Hogan. And
Roman
now it's Cena. The
Roman Reigns,
three
you
uh,
know?
and
Roman,
Stone Cold ain't even
you know?
Stone Cold. Stone Cold. I said it like this. I was literally saying it and I'm watching, I'm like, literally saying it as I'm watching. I'm like, everyone had to do it.
Mhm.
Every real like true face had to do it at one point.
That's it.
Andre the Giant, Hulk
Yeah.
Hogan,
Yeah.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, John Cena. It all had to happen. The Undertaker. It all happened. It all happened. Like
Yeah.
them Triple H, them faces, bro. Them real big faces. They all Kurt
They
Angle. You know
all
what I'm saying?
turn.
Like
They all
they all had to turn at some point.
they all
Cena
turn.
never did it. He did everything else except turn.
Yeah.
And that was the one thing that he could be like, I've done it all now in my career.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. That's why he's going out the way he did. That's just my
Yeah.
opinion on it. But I like how you put that spin on it too, bro. It was crazy. But I was saying this about Hulk Hogan because I've been watching a lot of WCW back in the day on Peacock, bro. And bro, all The Rock is doing is being fucking Hollywood Hogan right now. Like this is hilarious, bro. He is literally being Hulk Hogan right now in character, like Hollywood Hogan in character. The final boss, I did my math. The final boss is nothing but Hulk Hogan's baby, like Hollywood Hogan's baby. He comes out with the weight belt, okay? Comes out with the weight belt
Yeah.
and he beats people's ass with the weight belts to get an advantage, bro. He's been doing this since last year. He's been doing this since last year. He called people boy. He
Mhm.
starts wearing the shades,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the crazy type of shades, and
Yeah. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
shit Rock never wore. Hollywood Hogan never wore. Like they literally, if you really go back and watch like the WCW days when Hollywood Hogan started running rapid with the Wolfpack and shit,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Oh my god, you're like, this is nothing but Hollywood. This is the final boss. Now I can see
Yeah.
why the Rock got that, and he got all his inspiration of his era from Hollywood Hogan, bro. Just go
Yeah.
back and watch it. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. It's just crazy. This 180 we got. I mean, I love the picture. That picture that they have of Cena now, where he just looks stressed out. He looks worn. Like he looks
Like a
old.
demon
He
came amongst them.
looks crazy. He looks crazy.
Like in 2 seconds,
Just
like a
like
demon came
that.
out of him.
Oh, that is what you do to a good guy after 20 years. This is what a good man becomes after 20 years. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things where it's like y'all took this man for every. I mean, even like
Granted.
you could even look at some people even like to use Martin Luther King as an example. You know,
Mm.
good guy doing a good thing, and then what he say? I feel like I'm running my people into a burning building. That was kind of that other side happening where he was like, man, what am I really doing here? We doing this peaceful thing, but it ain't working for me.
It ain't
We
working
doing
for me.
Mr. Nice Guy thing, and right when he becomes no more Mr. Nice Guy,
He
they
gets shot.
you know what I'm saying? And so I think John Cena is in his no more Mr. Nice Guy phase, man. Like you said, we all have a choice to make. You in Walmart and you at the self checkout line and there ain't no security guard at the door. You can either pay for it or you can go. You at the red light. You at the red light at 3 in the morning. Ain't no other cars on the road. Are you going to drive? You going to take it or you going to stay? You know what I'm saying? We all have choices and WWE shows us the result of those choices, man. And like I said, it's no better time to be a wrestling fan, my dude.
Damn, man. That's the way to mic drop that one. That's episode 2 of Off the Bus.
Yes,
That's my
sir.
boy, Siobhan Crawley, man. I appreciate you again, bro. This, as always, bro. This is gonna we gonna make this something. You know what I mean? It's gonna be something better and better
Absolutely,
every
bro.
episode, bro. Like for
Absolutely,
sure.
bro. I
Hey, I
got
appreciate
to
you.
watch with Mike Chioda, my dude, man. This is great, man.
Hey man, tap in, man. If y'all don't
Yeah,
know, man, this was another episode, man. I appreciate you, brother. We always talk about the good wrestling, the good, the bad, the ugly, our past, our present, the future, our opinions, and the good things about the WWE, man. Thank
yeah,
y'all again for, you know what I'm saying, tapping in, bro. Thank you for real,
yeah.
bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Absolutely.
hit you up on the next one, my brother. Be safe,
Yes,
man.
sir. Peace, y'all.
All right, bro.